Hi, welcome to Dad Rock, episode 6. It's been a while. Did you miss me? I wanted to come out here and show you my Slayer CDs and talk about my top 5 favorite Slayer songs of all time. But as you can see, we ran ourselves into a little bit of a problem here. I also wanted to mention, if I could get 1,000 comments on this video, I promise you I will tattoo the Slayer logo across my forehead. So let's get those 1,000 comments. I think we found a really cool spot to film over here, so let's head this way. We're gonna head back this way. For number 5, I have Supremacist from the album Christ's Illusion, which was released in 2006. The production on this album is a little bit similar to Rain and Blood. I think that might be what they were going for. I also love the tempo changes, and I really love the ending to this song. This song is an incredible closer to that album, and I wanted to throw this album, Christ's Illusion, in there because I just wanted to show that all of their albums have great songs. So some albums are overlooked a little bit. This might be one of them. When they got back together with Dave Lombardo on drums, really good stuff. Supremacist, listen to this song. For number 4, I have Silent Scream. This song is the second track off of the South of Heaven album. This song follows the track South of Heaven. I prefer Silent Scream because it's more aggressive and I really like it a lot. South of Heaven, this album, they kind of slowed things down in a lot of songs, especially in the production all around, because they were following up Rain and Blood. So I like what they did with that. I like what they did with a lot of those songs. People would think, why didn't you pick South of Heaven? I just like Silent Scream because it's more aggressive, and overall I like the riffs on that song. An interesting thing about this album, South of Heaven, was the fact that Rolling Stone magazine gave it a 1-star review. Could you imagine being that out of touch with heavy metal that you give South of Heaven from Slayer a 1-star review? Ridiculous. But anyway, once again, number 4, Silent Scream. Let me know what your favorite song off of South of Heaven is. Number 3, I have War Ensemble off of the Seasons of the Abyss record. One of Slayer's greatest albums in my opinion, and I believe that Elliot will agree with me on this one. Seasons of the Abyss was released in October of 1990, and War Ensemble is one of Slayer's greatest songs in my opinion for sure. I absolutely love that choppy, simple riff at the end, or towards the end of the song, where the guitar solo beautifully goes over it. It is incredible, it is chaotic. Tom Araya's vocals sound like they're coming straight from his gut on the chorus of this song. What an incredible song, what an incredible album. This is the last album that Dave Lombardo played drums on with them before he returned to the band for the album 2006 called Christ's Illusion. On this album, War Ensemble is incredible. It is a solid number 3. Let's move on. Now, finally, I would really like to show you some of my CDs. Here's the first one. Seasons of the Abyss. Here's another one of my favorites. I bought this when I was a freshman in high school, which was 1989. Rain in Blood. And I'm going to show you one more of my classic CDs. Here's another one for you. Well, that didn't work out too good, did it? South of Heaven. So our hands were getting a little cold outside, and Elliot's hands were getting cold too and frozen from filming because it's so cold out there, that we're going to do this next track, this next Slayer song inside the car so we can warm up a little bit. So let's get on with it. So for song number 2, I have Disciple. This is off the God Hates Us All record. This is not one of my favorite Slayer records, but Disciple is one of my favorite Slayer songs by far. It is so angry, and the lyrics are so intense and so angry at everything. I absolutely love it. One of my favorite heavy songs of all time, to be honest with you. And also, this album, God Hates Us All, was released on 9/11, which makes it even more crazy. So this is a solid number 2. We have Paul Bostaff on drums on this song, on this record, and he is incredible. And the breakdown later on in the song, before the very last part, which is one of my favorite Slayer parts ever, that breakdown sounds like a hardcore song. So it's got a little bit of different influences in there as well. Number 2, solid. For number 1, my favorite Slayer song of all time is Raining Blood, off of the Rain in Blood record. The album was released on October 7th of 1986. This is probably a lot of people's favorite Slayer song. It has that beautiful opening into that really fast thrash part. It's raw, gritty, organic. It's the foundation of their thrashy classic sound. This is a solid number 1. I really love this Slayer album because it's the first Slayer album that I ever got, and it's a lot of people's favorite Slayer record, Rain in Blood. I love the sound, I love the production, I still remember the day I got it. But this song, Raining Blood, is a fan favorite, and I am one of those fans. Number 1, Raining Blood. Please let me know if you agree with me on this, or if you think another Slayer song should take the number 1 throne.
All right, so what is my number 1 favorite Slayer song of all time? Well, it's off the Seasons record, and it's called Blood Red. Now, why do I choose Blood Red? Well, it's the experience for me. I got to see Slayer live, and we were in the standing area, and there was a giant mosh pit when they played this song. There was actually 2 mosh pits, and I was in the middle of all the chaos and fun, and that was definitely one of my favorite Slayer show experiences, live performances in my entire life I've ever been to, and it remains in my memory to this day. And just when they played that song live, it enhanced my liking for it. I loved it before, and now I love it even more after seeing them play it live. Also, it's an incredible song to begin with. That riff is so classic and iconic.
I really want to thank you all so much for sticking with me through all this stupid stuff that I just did in this video. And I really, really appreciate you, and I would love to see your comments. I would love to see your favorite Slayer album, your favorite Slayer song, etc. Please follow us on Instagram at Elliot Fulham or at Little Punk People, and on TikTok at Elliot Fulham and at Little Punk People. And once again, thanks again for everything. And since you stuck with us this far into the video, I wanted to give you a little treat. Elliot plays the role of Jonathan, which is a co-lead character in the upcoming horror film Terrifier 2. Now, Kerry King of Slayer is a huge Terrifier fan. We know that for a fact. As a matter of fact, one of their tours, they had Art the Clown on one of their laminates for their backstage VIP things that they wear around their neck. And I think he might have even had an Art the Clown cake, birthday cake for his birthday at one point. So I just wanted to give you this little treat that no one ever seen before. These are pictures of Elliot with Art the Clown in his character's bedroom on the set of Terrifier 2, holding Slayer records with Slayer poster in the background and with King Diamond records on the wall in the background. They're really, really, really cool. But once again, thank you so much for sticking with us, and I really hope you enjoy those photos. That's Art the Clown with Elliot, also known as Jonathan, in Terrifier 2. Please keep your eyes peeled for that, because it's going to be finally released at some point this year. Stay heavy. And thank you. Goodbye.